Imagine a legal question so profound, it could shape the rights and responsibilities of millions of people across the country. How does such a momentous case, often debated for years in lower courts, finally arrive at the highest judicial body in the United States? Most cases reach the United States Supreme Court through a process called a petition for a writ of certiorari, which is Latin for to be more fully informed. This means the court is asked to review a decision made by a lower appellate court, and it ultimately decides whether it will agree to hear the case. The reason this process is so selective lies in the Supreme Court's unique role within our judicial system. Unlike trial courts or even intermediate appellate courts, the Supreme Court does not exist to correct every perceived error in lower court rulings. Its primary function is to resolve substantial legal questions, particularly those involving the United States Constitution or federal law, that have national importance or where lower courts have disagreed on their interpretation. The court operates under what is known as the rule of 4, meaning at least 4 of the 9 justices must agree to grant certiorari for a case to be heard. The journey for a case typically begins in a federal district court or a state trial court. If a party is unhappy with that decision, they can appeal it to a federal circuit court of appeals or a state Supreme Court, depending on the jurisdiction. Only after these appellate remedies are exhausted can a party petition the United States Supreme Court for a writ of certiorari. This petition is a formal request asking the court to use its discretion to review the lower court's decision. The court receives thousands of these petitions each year, often exceeding 7,000 annually, yet it typically hears and decides fewer than 80 cases on their merits. This incredibly low acceptance rate highlights the court's intense scrutiny. Concepts like a significant federal question, a split among federal circuit courts of appeals on a legal issue, or an important departure from accepted legal practice by a lower court are crucial for a petition to even be considered. These highly specific criteria ensure the court focuses its limited time on issues that truly demand its ultimate clarification. Therefore, the path to the Supreme Court is deliberately rigorous and exceptionally narrow, ensuring that only fundamental issues of law, which requiring a definitive national resolution and impact the uniform application of justice, receive its ultimate and profound consideration.